Well, I got Ron Domin from Flaming River in the shop with me today. Ron, how you doing today?
Good, Dennis.
Great to have you here, man. You know, Flaming River, kind of known for the tilt columns. You guys have been doing those for a while, but you got some new toys here. You got these power rack and pinion units.
Yeah, this is a brand new platform for Flaming River. And what we started out with, of course, is manufacturing and designing a rack and pinion for the hot rods today. Rack and pinion steering, as you know, is really the way to go now for positive response, comfortable steering, maneuverability, and everything else.
It's a much closer link from the wheel to the wheels with rack and pinion.
Absolutely, and you know the beautiful part of this? It's made right at our facility in Berea, Ohio.
Oh, you're making all this in
made in the USA, 100%.
Made in the USA.
And it's lifetime serviceability. So it comes with a 1-year warranty, but it has lifetime serviceability because you know why? We build it. So you can fix it.
What a concept. Well, now what's the difference between the three racks I'm looking at here?
Well, what you see up here is the 74 to 78 Mustang. So we needed to build a rack and pinion to retrofit those old rebuilt rack and pinions that people have been using for years. So this has a
leaked like a sieve?
Yeah. And this has a 15.5-inch or a 16-inch fixed mounting position.
Okay.
And it's a front steer rack and pinion.
Pretty much a bolt up?
Bolt in. If you've got a Mustang 74, 78, or what they call a Mustang 2 power rack, this is a bolt up right to it. This rack and pinion is our rear steer version. You know the difference between front steer and rear steer, don't you?
Tell me the difference between front steer and rear steer.
Well, front steer means that the rack's mounted in front of the crossover and the spindle arms are pointing forward.
Okay.
Rear steer is the
Behind.
opposite.
Got it.
And uniquely, a lot of cars today, especially the muscle cars, you know, like the Camaros, the Tri-5 Chevys, those are rear steer cars.
So you
and
need
there is no power rack for rear steer cars.
But there is now.
Oh yeah.
Now, you can hook these up wrong though, and that could be not a good thing.
And you know what? It happens once in a while, even with the best of us. So what we did at Flaming River is we engraved in the machining process pressure and return right into the valve housing. So that ought to help customers really do it.
So if you can read, or if you
can
choose
do
to
this.
read.
You can really do this.
Now this is a pretty complex piece right here. Do you guys do this housing?
We actually machine this out of billet, and
Wow.
it starts out with a big chunk of aluminum, and in about an hour and 15 minutes, it comes out just the way you see it here. Wow. Very precision, by the way. We use a ferro arm. It's a very specific measuring device that we go down in and check the bore of every cylinder, because this servo is actually a valve that feeds the cylinder. And the unique part of this rack and pinion, it gives you over 6 inches of travel.
Well, that's much bigger, much more travel than OE.
Oh yeah, the OEs are basically around 5 3/8 of an inch.
Wow.
So full turning radius is really what we're offering here. But the unique part of this rack and pinion versus the Mustang style is you have these pillow block mounting devices.
Give you some versatility on how you...
Tremendous. If you can mount this into the vehicle, you can rotate the pinion shaft to get the right angle to go towards the steering column. It's a fix. If you want to convert an old car to power rack and pinion steering, this is the way.
This is the way to do it. And you know, it's a conversion that you want to make, just from a handling, a responsiveness, or just the joy of driving. That's what it's all about anyway, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, well, hey, if you want to learn anything more about these great power rack and pinion units from Flaming River, log on to myclassiccar.com. Front steer, rear steer.
Pressure, return.
For classic performance products, cruise over to the Speed Shop Mall at EggySpeedShop.com.